Are you dealing with split ends? Don't worry, this is a common problem. I have struggled with split ends too, but now I have figured out how to maintain beautiful, healthy-looking hair. In this video, I'm sharing my personal journey and the tips that finally worked for me. I tried so many DIY remedies, hoping to repair my split ends without cutting them. Let me save you the trouble. It's not possible to completely fix split ends once they have formed. While you can make them less noticeable, true repair is not possible. Here's the thing I learned during my hair care journey. If you don't trim your split ends in time, they will keep splitting further, damaging your hair even more. The truth is, the only way to truly get rid of split ends is to trim them. But don't worry, I'm also going to share some tips to prevent split ends from coming back and help you keep your hair healthier for longer. So stick around, because we're diving into what causes split ends, how to avoid them, and how to say goodbye to them once and for all. Let's talk about what really causes split ends. If you have been wondering why your hair keeps splitting, these habits might be the reason. And it's time to change them for good. First up, dryness. When your hair lacks moisture, it becomes brittle and prone to splitting. Irregular trims are also a big one. Skipping regular trims lets split ends spread up the strand, making your hair look unhealthy. Chemical and color treatments are another major cause. While they can give you a fun new look, they can also weaken your hair over time. Extreme weather conditions. Too much sun, wind, or cold can leave your hair damaged and full of split ends. Heat styling. One of the most obvious causes of split ends and hair breakage is using too much heat on your hair. Rubbing your hair vigorously with a towel after washing can roughen up your hair and lead to splits. Overwashing is another habit to avoid. Washing your hair too often strips away its natural oils, leaving it dry and prone to damage. Then there's improper care, like brushing too hard or using harsh hair care products. Tying your hair with rubber bands is not big, but they can tug, break, and damage your hair strands. Instead, switch to silk scrunchies to protect your hair and reduce breakage. So, if you're doing any of these habits, it's time to make a change. Say goodbye to split ends and hello to beautiful, shiny, and long hair. Now let's discuss some tips to prevent split ends and keep your hair looking gorgeous and healthy. One of the most important tips? Get regular haircuts and trims, preferably every 6 weeks. Trimming your hair regularly helps prevent those pesky split ends from traveling further up the hair shaft. Now, remember how I mentioned dryness is a major cause of split ends? Here's my favorite way to combat dryness: deep conditioning. This game changer adds moisture back into your hair, helps soothe frizz, repairs damage, and leaves your hair soft, glossy, and smooth, and even make your split ends less noticeable if you don't trim them. If you are unsure about the correct method for deep conditioning at home, I have got you covered. I have already uploaded a video about it. Check it out through the link in the description. Healthy hair care routine. Let's talk about building a healthy hair care routine. These simple changes can help protect your hair from split ends and keep it healthy and beautiful. Start by applying an oil that works best for your hair type about 2 hours before washing. This nourishes your strands and adds a protective layer, making your hair more resilient to damage. When it's time to shampoo, focus on your scalp. This removes buildup and keeps your roots clean without drying out your lengths. And remember, don't overwash. Washing your hair too often strips away its natural moisture, leaving it dry, brittle, and prone to split ends. Instead, wash your hair only when it feels necessary. Conditioner is a must. It restores moisture, smooths your strands, and protects against damage. Make sure to apply it from mid-lengths to the ends of your hair for the best results. Use a hair mask once or twice a week. It deeply hydrates and strengthens your hair, making it less prone to splitting. After washing, avoid rushing and rubbing your wet hair with a towel. Wet hair is fragile and more prone to breakage. Instead, use a clean or microfiber towel to gently blot and squeeze out excess water. When your hair is wet, always use a wide-tooth comb. It helps detangle your hair without causing breakage or damage that can lead to split ends. Wet hair is fragile, so handle it gently to avoid frizz, damage, and split ends. These small changes may seem simple, but they can make a big difference in maintaining healthy, beautiful hair. Protect your hair while you sleep. Did you know that protecting your hair while you sleep can help prevent split ends? Here's a simple change you can make that makes a big difference. Switch to a silk or satin pillowcase. Unlike cotton, silk and satin pillowcases reduce friction between your hair and the fabric, Less friction means less damage, breakage, and of course, fewer split ends. Plus, they are super gentle on your hair and even your skin, if you don't want to switch your pillowcase. Another great option is to wear a silk scarf at night. Wrapping your hair in a silk scarf creates a protective barrier, keeping your hair smooth and safe from overnight damage. These small tweaks to your nighttime routine can go a long way in keeping your hair healthier, shinier, and split-end free. Dial down the heat. Heated appliances can dry out your hair and cause serious damage, especially with daily use. Whenever possible, let your hair air dry after washing. Opt for heat-free hairstyles, or try a heatless overnight curler for beautiful curls without the damage. If you do need to use heated tools, make sure to apply a heat protectant product before styling. It creates a barrier to reduce heat damage. By limiting heat styling and using these protective steps, you can prevent split ends and keep your hair looking strong and beautiful. So those are the tips that have helped me keep my hair healthy and free of split ends. I hope you found them helpful and enjoyed this video. If you have any tips that work for you, drop them in the comments. I love to hear them. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more hair care and beauty tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.